today. Brand new week of Fat Ladder. It's warm already. Obviously it's not even 9 o'clock yet. Pretty nervous, but I shouldn't be. See how it goes.
I know that Faye, who's just done the first time, is free fit, is doing a 100th park run today.
That's another park run done, but it was a struggle. I don't think I beat my best, but the old Friday night takeaways got to stop. I feel like I was carrying a stone of extra weight. So yeah, Friday night takeaways no more. So here we are, Nikki's just bought a new bike and we're just doing a little bit of testing before we take her on some public roads. So she's bought a Pendleton electric bike, which is a nice looking bike actually, and hopefully she likes it. Should be nice and comfortable for her. It's certainly a nice sit up position, so, and hopefully the electric motor will mean that she can whiz about and hopefully get fit nice and neatly. Here she comes back. What's wrong?
What?
What's wrong?
What time can't I change gear?
Oh right. There she is. Hey everyone, welcome to well, I don't know if I've done an intro to this week yet, but if I haven't, just in case, it's week 20 of Fat Lad Dad. It's Monday morning, about 9:30. Just come out of my first meeting of the day, got a bit of time before my next one, so I'm out for a run. This should have been yesterday's run, so this is my long run. It should be a negative split run, but I think I'm just going to do it as an easy run because I'm not confident I'm going to be able to run 7 kilometers basically. So yeah, I'm going to do it as nice and easy. I've even set an alarm on my heart rate, and if it goes over, I'm going to walk because I'm just not that confident. But I thought it'd be better to do something. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. Well, I'm home, and I did what is probably the longest run of my adult life. I say that because I used to run a fair bit of cross country when I was at school, and I'm pretty sure I once did a 6-mile cross country, so pretty much 10k. But I was probably 15 at the time. So yeah, that was 6.5 kilometers. Yeah, I was intending to do it almost as a run walk. I set an alarm on my heart rate to go off when it went over zone 2, which for me is over 138 beats per minute, and it didn't go off, so I just kept going. And I kept checking, and it was definitely under 140, so even though I did pick up the pace at the end, so I don't know, maybe I'm just getting better at this shit. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. I felt pretty good. I felt I probably could have gone a bit further as well. It was slow. It was like somewhere between 7.5 minutes a kilometre. Probably averaged about 7:20 or something like that. I'll have to check on Strava in a bit. But that doesn't matter, you know. The point is, it's a consistent run for a long time, or longer time, and I didn't struggle really at all. Even the first kilometre felt, you know, pretty good. It got easier as it went along. And normally when I'm in a mindset where I think, oh, it's okay if I stop and walk on this run, I definitely stop and walk, but I didn't. I just kept going. So I'm glad I deferred it from yesterday, because I don't think I would have been able to do that yesterday after parkrun on Saturday. But wow, that's set me up nicely for a day of work and a day of tidying the house. And yeah, all good. I'll speak to you. I've got another run to do tomorrow to get back on schedule, which I'll have to do because I definitely won't be able to run on Wednesday. So yeah, so I'm not sure. I think tomorrow is my weird high cadence run, which will be interesting. I might have to maybe have a practice of that. I don't know. But it's a short one. It's only I think it's only 2 miles, and only a mile of that is, or roughly a mile of that is the high cadence. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you later. Morning everybody, and welcome to Tuesday morning. It's the second run of the week for me, and this one's going to be a bit interesting because it's going to be my cadence drills. So it starts off with half a mile of normal easy running, then it's a mile of, I forgot to put my hat on, a mile of high cadence runs, and that's 150 to 200 steps per minute. For me, I'm going to aim for about 180 steps per minute. See how that gets on. I'm probably going to look like an idiot, but needs must when you're training. I'll let you know how I get on at the end. That's the cadence drills finished. Well, that's the whole run finished actually. But yeah, that cadence drill, that was tough. Oh. I really struggled. I had to walk. I mean, I kept up with a pace, maybe slightly below 80 steps per minute, maybe like 65, 70. But I was doing okay. But I had to stop, I think 3 times for a break, which I walked a little bit just to keep the legs moving. And then I stopped at the end of the cadence drills for maybe 10-15 seconds, just mainly to stop the metronome because it was annoying me. And I finished the run with a half mile very slow stagger almost to the end. But I'd quite like to have another crack at that. I don't know if it's going to come up again in my programme, but I'd quite like to have another crack at that. I put it as very hard, which hopefully means they might get me to try and do it again, because I'd quite like to have a go at it on a day that's not after a really long run. And now I know what to expect, I can psych myself up for it. But yeah, I'm glad it was something different. It was definitely hard. I definitely feel like I've had a workout this morning, so that's good. That's what I wanted. And now I'm going to go back to work, and I will see you. I don't know, I'll see you probably, well, not tomorrow, I've got no run tomorrow, but I'll definitely see you on Thursday for another run, which I think is just back to a short, easy run. Just waving at my neighbour. Good morning and welcome to a very, very nice Thursday morning. It's beautiful and sunny. It's actually Thursday afternoon nearly. No, actually not, it's about 11:45, I guess, something like that. Sorry, no, it is. What am I talking about? It's afternoon. It's 12:15. I've got to be back for a meeting at 1, so I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm on another run, obviously. I wouldn't be talking to you otherwise. Yeah, so this is a 2-mile easy run, sort of winding down for the week before my longer runs at the weekend. So hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. As I say, it is pretty much midday, so it's about as warm as it's going to be, but it's not too bad, I don't think. So I'm hoping for a reasonably easy run, and quick as well, so I can get back in time for my meeting, have a quick shower and a bite to eat. So yeah, I'll speak to you at the end. I forgot to record the end of that run, sorry about that. I have just finished, just got in the house. But I need to do it quickly because I'm going to have a quick shower and get onto a meeting. So yeah, that run was hard. I really struggled. It was only 2 miles. I don't know why it was so hard. It's pretty warm outside, warmer than I thought it was. Also, I had a big meal last night. My parents were here for the week, or for a couple of days, and we went out for a meal last night. I had a pretty big meal and a couple of beers. So that probably didn't help. I'm just thinking of excuses right here, but honestly, didn't enjoy it, which is a shame because I normally enjoy it in the sun, even if it's warm. But yeah, didn't enjoy that at all. So I'm just gonna have a big glass of ice water, have a lukewarm shower, and get onto a meeting. But yeah, next video is going to be weigh-in on Friday, and then on to a new week. Hey everyone, welcome to the end of week 19 of season 2 of Fat Lad Ad. That's yours truly trying to become Fit Lad Ad through, God, I can't remember. I mean, running at the moment and trying to eat healthy, which is not going to plan, and maybe some cycling. So how has this week gone? Well, it's a very similar story to last week. I thought it'd gone pretty well. I had done all 4 runs of my 10k training program. It, you know, including I did a Shrewsbury Park run again on Saturday, beat my previous time. Pretty happy with that. Didn't eat particularly well on Saturday. I guess that's one thing. Sunday, I actually went out on a bike ride with my wife, which was quite interesting. Interesting for 2 reasons, because she's got a new bike, she's got an electric bike, and it was very exciting to be out with her on the bike. And interesting for another sorry reason, in that she fell off it and hurt herself, which was not so great. Thankfully she's okay. She's got a couple of scrapes and bruises and she's pretty sore, but she's not broken anything, and hopefully she'll be back on the bike in the next week or 2. Yeah, so that was a bit of a disaster on Sunday, being that we spent a little bit of time in A&E, well, minor injuries anyway, just to make sure everything was okay. And thankfully everything was okay, just a bit of gravel needing cleaning out of her wound. And yeah, we did a couple of miles, not much, on our bikes. And then into the week I did some more running. I did my first sort of, I guess, non-base mile training, which was like a cadence run, which you saw on the video, which was I think I said in the footage that I'd quite like to have another crack at that because I didn't do so well on it, and I think I'd quite like to try it again. I also did, actually the day before that, I did my longest run. Again, you've seen it in the footage, but I did my longest run of my adult life, which was about 6.5 kilometers. I mean, that doesn't sound much to some people, but you know, that's quite a lot for me. And you know, it's longer. It's my longest run I've done for quite a while, and I feel like I'm actually on my way to 10k. It actually felt comfortable, felt well at the end of it, and maybe I could have done a bit more, but that's not the point of the training program. And then, unfortunately, on Thursday, I say unfortunately, but on Thursday, I did what was supposed to be an easy run, 2 miles, 3.2 kilometers, whatever it was, and I really, really struggled. Couldn't get it done at all. I mean, I got it done, but it just felt like absolute torture. So yeah, so the running is going okay, ups and downs. There's, you know, as you expect with running, some runs feel good, some runs don't feel good. And yeah, just got to push through it. Into next week, I haven't looked at the workout plan for next week, but hopefully we'll get some more interesting stuff, maybe some hill repeats or some interval running, something like that, something different. Plus, maybe my long runs will get better. I am hopefully going to do a park run tomorrow. Unfortunately, Shrewsbury park run is cancelled because there's a music festival thingy on in the park tonight and tomorrow night. Excuse me. So I'm thinking about going to Telford Park Run, which will be interesting. No promises there. But yeah, yet again, I've let myself down with my food. You know, at the weekend we didn't do so great food-wise. A couple of takeaways really was the downfall. But you know, it is what it is. They weren't particularly bad, but they weren't great either. And then a couple of meals during the week were okay. I had a couple of shakes as well for like breakfast and lunches. But then my mum and dad came to visit on Tuesday night, Wednesday and Thursday morning. Basically, they were here, and that included another takeaway and a meal out. And absolutely not their fault, but yeah, I should have been more restrained, and I wasn't. And I basically paid the price this week, because this is what happened when I got on the scales this morning. Yeah, as you can see, it's the second week in a row where I've put on 0.2 of a pound, and yeah, it's like 0.2 of a pound is nothing. It's like 50 grams or something like that. It's not, you know, it's nothing. I'm not worried about it, but I was hoping to see a loss this week, and I've only got myself to blame. So what's going to change? Well, hopefully me, for one thing. I'm realising now that the running is probably not enough exercise for me to be able to continue the way I'm doing with my eating. So I either need to increase my exercise, significantly decrease my eating, or a bit of both, basically. And I think you probably guessed that I'm going to go for a bit of both. So what I'm going to do is we finally managed to source some more milkshake mix, so that's good. Some protein shake mix, so I'm back on the protein shakes it started this morning, so I had protein shakes for both lunch and breakfast this morning. And then yeah, I'm going to try and do, as well as the running, I'm going to try and do some more other exercises, maybe probably involving my bike. I think I'm going to try and get out on, basically what I'm going to do is I should be doing a long run on a Sunday, but I've been moving them to Monday anyway these last couple of weeks, because I've been doing park run on a Saturday, so I haven't felt up to the long run on a Sunday. So I'm going to continue that trend of moving my long run to a Monday, and so instead on a Sunday I'm going to try and get out on my bike for an hour especially if the weather's good. And maybe again also try and get out during the week, maybe for an evening ride after work, maybe just a short one, half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that, just to, well, partly to sort of blow the cobwebs of work away, and also a bit of exercise. So that's my plan for next week. We'll see how that works, and also just carry on with the shakes, have reasonably good evening meals, try and not go crazy. It's my birthday next week, Friday. Well, actually, it's my birthday on Friday, which is obviously the transition day between the weeks for the videos, so it's going to be a bit of a weird one. So the whatever treats I have on my birthday are probably going to be counted in next week's weigh-ins. In the week after's weigh-ins. So we'll see. But so next week, really hoping for a couple of pounds loss. I'm really going to try hard, I promise. If I don't get a loss and I've worked hard, then I don't know what I'll do, but we'll work it out. Yeah, not much else to say really. Just a bit of frustration. I want to keep these videos going, obviously, but just don't know just don't know why I can't keep my eating in check. I guess the shakes will help, because it takes the guesswork, and it takes the thought and the guesswork out of it, really. So yeah, that's the plan. I will see you hopefully this time next week. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy your week, and thank you for watching. I don't beg for interaction much, but please do like the video if you did, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and drop me a comment. Let me know what you're up to. If you're on a similar journey to me, let me know, and we can talk about it. Speak to you next week.